o'clock, it's a Sunday, it's 6 o'clock, you're sitting down to have your tea, I'm having my tea, put my video on, and we can have a bit of a conversation going on. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shabaz and this is Shabaz Says. So, I've always been a big, massive fan of YouTube. Just sort of trends and popular things, and I'm turning into one of those channels that pretty much does everything. Like, I try different things all the time. It's always good to do different things. Like, if a trend's happening, why not try it? Something I've seen on YouTube is a South Korean thing called Mukbang. People who are lonely, people who don't have any family or friends, who eat alone, will pay people on the internet to eat food and talk to them and have a meal with them. And that's obviously led to it going across other platforms. There's quite a large trend on YouTube where people do mukbang. So I have, as you can probably see in front of me, food. Now, if you're probably wondering what that is, that essentially is just lentils and white rice with onion bhajis or pakoras put on top. I thought, if I'm gonna eat food, right, I'm gonna be eating Asian food, let's be honest. I mean, I'm having a mullah corner for dessert and orange juice, which isn't quite Asian, but you know, let's have some food. I love this food. This combination is something that I've like concocted myself. It's not something that I usually eat, but oh, this is so weird. Eating on camera is the weirdest thing because it's spicy. I've not eaten all day, so I was absolutely starving when it came to this video. Now, when I'm thinking about a topic for the video, I have a fantastic topic. I wanted to talk about how it's really easy for people to stalk other people online. I love the internet. You all know I'm a child of the internet. I absolutely love it. But the thing is, there was a time when, you know, your private life was your private life and your public life was your public life. That said, there are people that do vlogging, daily vlogging. Now, there's a lot of YouTubers that have gone into just the vlogging world. And everything that somebody does, everything that somebody puts up is them allowing you to be part of their lives. And that's absolutely fine. But there is a boundary. For anyone who wants to start YouTube, there's a bit of a caution to them. And anyone who's already on YouTube, there's a caution to them as well. Now, there's a bunch of YouTubers that have moved into a house together. I follow them. I think I met one of them at last year's Summer in the City, and I've been following them for a while. And do you know what? I appreciate their content. You know, they work hard, etc., etc. Now, these three YouTubers vlog. Through vlogging, they have obviously talked about the house, but not given specific details on where they live, because why would you do that? You don't want to give out specific details on where you live so people can follow you. I mean, you have loads of fans. You don't want fans turning up outside your house. This is really hard to do because I'm trying to eat and talk at the same time, which is really, really hard. I thought it'd be easy, but it's not. I thought, let me see if it's easy to track down exactly where they live through their vlogs. Now, they vlog their daily lives. They do vlogs inside the house. They do vlogs outside the house. They've never done a vlog like directly outside the house or anything like that. But I thought, let me see if it's easy to sort of track where these people live. Because obviously they've not on purpose posted where they live, but have they by accident revealed exactly where they live? Oh, God. I started watching these YouTubers and I started watching their vlogs. Now, they moved in together, so all three of them obviously put up their moving in vlogs and whatever, etc., etc. And here's how I started to, because first of all, they live in London, so massive area. How are you supposed to track down exactly where they live from London, right? Hard work. One of the YouTubers was walking down the street and there was a sign and they were talking about whatever they were talking about, and there was a sign in the back. Now, I freeze framed it and I saw the sign, and the sign broke it down to a certain specific area of London. So I knew, right, instantly, certain area of London, that's broken down entire London into a tiny area where they live. As I watched, another one of the YouTubers, I think it was the same one, or another one, posted a video of them just left the house. So they didn't do it on their street, but they had just left the house. That obviously made it easier. That made it a lot easier for me to figure out, right, so it must have been, they were around the corner. So basically they've just left the house and they've gone around the corner. And they're walking somewhere, walking to a tube station, walking wherever. So I thought, right, I found the road name. Now, So I found that one road and I thought, right, okay, how do I go from one road to right outside the house? It was going to be a difficult task because this road was a long road and there was like so many streets. So it was like a main road and then there were so many streets on either side. So I thought, right, let me go back to their house. So I started going back to their house and watching their vlogs of their house and seeing if I could see any signs out of windows, anything like that. Now I know you're probably thinking this is stalker-ish, but that's the point. The point I was trying to make by that was, is it easy to do? Could anyone who's obsessed, kind of obsessed sort of like misery style fan, do something like this? Because we don't realize it. We do our daily lives. We don't realize how much we're exposing ourselves to the public. Anyway, that said, so as I was watching one of the vlogs, one of the people who lived in the house they showed the background. They showed the back garden, which doesn't do anything because back gardens are back gardens. In London, a lot of the back gardens are back to back. So it doesn't help. You can never tell from a back garden. One of the YouTubers' rooms was upstairs at the front. So I thought, right, let me see, as this YouTuber was panning their room, I froze it on a bit where they were panning their room and you could look outside the window. And outside the window I saw a specific landmark. Now I'm not going to say what that specific landmark is because I'm not helping, but I saw a specific thing that kind of made it specific to their street. So for example, let's say outside a window you saw this purple sign. Now if you look out the window and you can see the purple sign sort of a bit to the left, a bit to the right, you can sort of tell which house it would be. So what I thought was right. So now all I needed to do was use Google Streets. So Google Street View was now going to help me figure out exactly where they lived. So what I did was I got the street viewer and I wandered up and down that road, the road that I originally had found, and looking for this purple lamppost, let's say for example. Up and down, I finally found the purple lamppost. So I thought, right, now how do you figure out which one the house is? So obviously, purple lamppost, you see it from the window, so that means that it must be your house opposite. What one of them had done is filmed their front garden and there was a gate and I saw the gate and I thought, right, here it is, that's the exact gate from the video. One of the YouTubers had their door open. They were having a conversation to the camera, but they didn't realize their front door was open and you could see the angle at which it was. So I figured out exactly what house it was. Now, it was easy to figure out from there the door number because you can just look at next door's door number and then you can figure out what their door number is. Then you found out exactly what street it is because Google Street told you. You can find out the exact postcode. So I managed to find out the exact door number, the exact postcode and where they lived in London. For me, I was just on a mission. I just thought, let me just see if I could do this, because I've done it before to some of my friends where I've said to my friends, I'm going to figure out exactly where you live from your social media posts and see if I can clock it. Because a lot of my friends, like when they moved into new places or when they've like taken a picture of their new balcony or they've taken a picture of their street or whatever, and I said to one of my friends once a long time ago, I said, I'll figure out exactly where you live and I'll knock on your front door. And I did that. We need to be cautious about what we post out on there online, because to YouTubers that are quite big, and not only YouTubers, I guess anyone really, anyone who has a vendetta against you or anyone who doesn't like you could easily track down where you live through your social media posts. I've always championed like the positive effects of social media, but you need to think about how people can use it to a negative and what the negatives are. I guess we need to be really careful because it was so easy for me to track their house down, and I literally have their address. I could just turn up at their door if I needed to, and anyone could do that. You know what I mean? Anyone could do that, and anyone could do that to you. Anyone could do that to your friends, your family, and you don't realize what you post. And especially if you're posting, especially if you're a YouTuber and you're posting out online, then you need to be careful about what you're posting. And I get it, you want people to be part of your life, but equally that also puts you in danger because you don't know who could turn up, what could happen. It's not just always about those fans that come create those crazy fans. It's almost about how we need to protect ourselves from other things as well, not just crazy fans that are gonna, come and knock on our door, but other things out there. So I guess the moral of the story is just be careful what you post on the internet. I'm by no means in a position where I'm going to advise you to do what, you have free will. Everyone can do what they want, and if some people want to vlog, then do that. That's up to you. But you just have to be careful because there is not just the positive of the internet. There's also a lot of negative, and that negative can be very, very negative. What you have to realize is you have the power to be able to stop that. What you put up in the internet is what you've put up. Your privacy is your privacy. If you have your privacy settings higher, No one's gonna be able to break through, are they? So anyway, I've nearly come to the end of my meal. I'm stuffed, like honestly stuffed. What I do is I do drink a lot of juice throughout my meal, which apparently not supposed to do because it fills you up, doesn't it? Like I finished what I'm at the end of my plate. I'm just sort of scraping the bottom of my plate here. But oh, I'm so stuffed. Hopefully this video turned out okay, because to be fair, me eating, I have to stop and eat because you can't talk with your mouth full, chew and swallow and then speak. And that's what I do, like normally when I'm eating my meal. If I'm ever talking to somebody, I'll chew and then swallow and then carry on. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give me a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe, you know the rest of it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. I'm now on 1,500 subscribers, which is, for me, it's insane. I know it's not massive in the grand scheme of things, but you know what? Since I started my new channel a year ago, I think started in July, you know, I've come to 1,500 subscribers, and the future is only one way. You can only go up, okay, rather than down. So hopefully that continues to rise. Share this with your friends. Let me know what type of videos you want to see on my channel. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. It's weird to sit there watching someone eat, but hopefully you're eating as well, so then it doesn't seem that weird. Otherwise, if you're just sat in bed watching this, that's strange. Never got a chance to eat my mullah corner, but I'll eat that later. Hopefully you liked my video. If you did enjoy it, like I said, you know, let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you thought this video was weird, whatever you thought of it. If you want to catch last week's video, I did a collab with AHMED, check that over there. And also if you want to catch the ASMR video, catch that one underneath it. There's a range of different videos I've done, and I'm always appreciative of any ideas that you have. So thank you so much for watching. Okay.